How's it going, my friends? These are Ramirez here, and I'm thinking while I'm driving, it's the best time for me to shoot a video. Everybody's got to find like their moment when they can shoot a video, but this is my moment where I can think and drive and talk to you guys, because I know when I first began like marketing on the internet, or even just being a network marketer, go out there connecting with people, it was tough for me, especially coming from a computer engineering background, being like this I don't want to say almost an introvert, but you really are, because you're in front of a computer so long, learning different techniques and programming, and that's the background I came from growing up, because of certain situations that happen in family lives, and mom, dad's treating you like, hey, to be safe, stay at home, don't go out in the streets. And so I just became this computer guy, this nerd, right? And I enjoyed it. I learned so much, and it's amazing that I got started back in the 80s with the Commodore 64. When you look at now where computers are at, pretty much everybody's got a computer in their hand now, called a smartphone. My point in saying this is that it's all about timing, right? It's all, whether it happens young in your life, whether it happens later. There's a situation that happens, and typically 99.9% of the time we're educated to stay away from money, but that is a topic that always brings things up. Okay, but once you start to make a multiple six-figure income, and if that's your goal, okay, which for me it really wasn't. It was just to be free. Time freedom was to be free, right? So I can do what I want when I want, without punching into a time clock, without reporting to anybody's time. Like right now, I'm driving down to Vince Reed's internet marketing seminar down in La Jolla. We just recently bought a house out here in Temecula, which is one of my goals, to move my family to a safe place, right? And then my wife and I get the ability to work from home. I retired her back in 2012. All these goals, get this, I wrote all this stuff down on a piece of paper 5 years ago, goals, and I actually found it while I was cleaning out my boxes. Some of you see my Facebook wall in my garage. I was cleaning out my boxes. I found these goals that I wrote down, and I said, in 5 years, this is what I want to do. I want to be time free. I want to be financially free. I don't have to depend on a job. Okay, so I'm just working for myself, and have a great group of people that I believe in and want to work with, that just believe in my vision, and we can work in synergy. Where I'm not like the, hey, you got to do this type of guy, like a boss, but I'm more like, hey, we're all a volunteer army. We show up because we want to, and it's a perfect synergy. So a project I did about 5 years ago wasn't for really the money, but it was because of what it did to my son, Adam. And some of you have bought my Craigslist course, which is not available anymore because a lot of Craigslist changes, but I actually wrote this product around that course, and I use Craigslist as a medium to market, right? And so this product was a machine that was actually a $4,000 machine that I bought because of what I saw, what it did for my son. And so $4,000 was like, hey, that's a lot of money for some average people. And at the time I was didn't have a job, and I was $50 to my name, right, in my bank account, living paycheck to paycheck, which is the majority of the people. And so I found a way to finance the machine and get the machine, because I saw what it did to my son, to his health. I used Craigslist as a way to share the water, and I would give out like a 10 to 14 day trial, and so folks started feeling better, they're sleeping better, they have more energy, and I put it on pause. I put it on pause because I wanted to focus a little bit more on my internet marketing traffic for other little projects, but it was always something that I shared when I heard that somebody was not feeling well, had low energy. So long story short, when we just bought this house back in November, I got the sweetest little neighbor. She's 93 years young, and she's still driving, but she was telling me yesterday that she's still not feeling with a lot of energy, and she's got a leg that is bothering her. She used to love dancing, but now she's on this walker. Well, stories that I remember from back in when I first started hearing about Kangen water was that this gentleman, this doctor, his mom, he was sharing a story how his mom was not being able to feel well, and actually the gentleman that was presenting, it was his mom that was on a walker. So the first thought to my mind was, I got to share this water with her. Forget about the money, forget about what it's the benefits of the water. I knew it can help people, whether they're 2 years old like my son was at the time, or whether they're 93 years old. And I figured, if she could just share it, and I provide it almost like as a ministry. I believe in it so much because I lost 2 aunts to cancer back in '07, and because of my personal research, I can see this as, from all the stories I've seen, it's helped people. Obviously, we can't say it's a cure for cancer because FDA will put a slap on that. But you know, my point is, guys, is that if you just know somebody in the area, share the water. I found out from her that her great-granddaughter has constipation issues just like my son had, and so I'm gonna find somebody out in Pennsylvania, and if you know somebody out there in that area with Kangen water, please do contact me and let me know who that is, because we got to get her daughter on that. They've tried all these laxatives and it's not working, which from my experience, you know, and you got to go watch The Beautiful Truth if you want to know the truth about Western medicine and what's going on. And it's a very touchy subject because I live in the States and I love my country, but there's no money in fixing yourself, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why we have a fix a pill for every ill. And yeah, there's truth to that, right? Go research it. Go watch The Beautiful Truth, figure it out. That's on Netflix right now. And they talk about the Gerson diet. I think it's easier to just drink the water. It's 90% of your body, okay, water, and it's in your blood, it's in your muscles, it's in your bones. And if you just change the right liquid in your system, you can go out and understand what the benefits are. So I'm actually going through a 7-day cleanse right now, mixing my Kangen water with some greens and some cayenne pepper and some apple vinegar, which actually turns alkaline into the body. So it's like a perfect mix. And I've lost now close to 10 pounds in less than 3-4 days. Started on Monday, so we're on Friday now for 5 days. A little bit over 10 pounds, and pretty amazing, guys. I had a lot of junk in there that it's just bad habits of eating. So change your water, change your life. That's the motto of Kangen water. I will absolutely endorse it. I'm not pushing it as I used to, but I think it's something that everybody should educate. If you watch the video on the internet, go out and share with people you care about. Even if you don't believe it, it's just water, just try it. Go out and share. You can get it for free from a lot of different places that people have the machine for a couple of weeks trial. And if you believe in it, you know, get yourself a machine because your family absolutely deserves it. That's all my family drinks. I don't buy any juices. I don't buy any acidic drinks, any sodas. It's crazy. You know, being Hispanic, right, Mexican, Coke is pushed all over Mexico, seeing the logos everywhere. So it's something very difficult to come off of. It wasn't for me. I get sick when I drink a lot of sodas. But some people just can't get off of their sodas. So prepare to not feel good. Prepare that your joints start hurting, because it's so acidic that it's going to kill your body. So with that said, I feel blessed to meet this wonderful gal named Dorothy, my neighbor, and what it has done for me. I look forward to the stories that's going to help her out. So ladies and gentlemen, Cesar Ramirez, you guys have a fantastic day. God bless and have a great week, and take care now.